Whaia keke matua keke in the whare. It's an Ask Your Auntie and Uncle Spectacular with Ella Henry and Tammy Davis.
The scientific term for that is RR.
What's RR?
Root rat.
I get a makeover from the plus-size goddess Megan Annear.
And how can you do the no bra thing? Let's have a look.
No, I know.
I'm wearing a bra and my tits are all sagging.
I know.
And fresh from a world tour, it's the Manu Te Ori Ori, Mel Parsons. Kia ora e te whānau, wherever you are. Maybe one's has put you up in a motel, or you might be in a retirement village in Orewa, or maybe you're watching this on Pukamata, Facebook, 2 years from now. Minority Report. Whoever, whenever, whatever, nau mai, haere mai, tauti mai. Arero koi, sharp tongues. That's what both our first guests have. Hope I don't get cut up. You might know Tammy from Outrageous Fortune and his outrageous panel show, Kia ora mō te reta. And welcome back to Māori TV, the brilliant Ella Henry, academic, thinker, and one of the star aunties of the legendary advice show, Ask Your Aunties, Ask Your Auntie. Yeah. Auntie, give me some money.
No.
Okay.
Sure.
Bye-bye. So, Ella, you are an overachiever. You're head of media studies. Well, you are head of media studies at AUT. A BA in this, a master's in that, a PhD, blah, 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 blah. You've been a Greenpeace director. You've run for Parliament. I didn't know that. But when you were 16, you were living on the street.
Yes.
How does someone go from living on the street to being Yas Queen?
Well, I moved from Kaitaia, well, my family moved from Kaitaia to Newland in 1960, and I was only 6 years old, and I had no choice about that, and I went from Ahipara native school to Newland Primary, where I was the only brown kid. The 60s were not an easy time to be a lippy little hoary Sheila, and I kind of fell off the wagon and got into trouble, got kicked out of school, fell into drugs, was a runaway living on the streets, and would have probably not made it through to 21 if I hadn't left New Zealand.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I did everything that you know, junkies did in the 70s. In fact, I say now that if you remember the 70s, you missed the point.
Yeah.
It was all about...
So you were a junkie?
I was a junkie, yeah, for 10 years.
Just picking up rubbish and stuff.
Just picking up rubbish and stuff. Quite a lot of rubbish, actually.
Oh, this will get me 10 cents.
And I left the country, and that helped. You know, that helped getting away from the constraints of being. This is still, and I had tipped my hat to a lot of our kids who survived the daily grind of being brown. You know, this is a hard country to be brown in. And we talk about it being, you know, a very equitable and egalitarian place, but it's still shit.
Well, imagine living in Australia if you think this is shit.
Well, actually, I went there and it cured me.
Really? Yeah. So you moved to Australia.
Went to Australia.
Sorted your shit out
where
there.
in 1974 there was even more heroin than there was in Auckland, so that was a problem.
So you did heroin?
I did heroin.
Whoa. Yeah. That is awful.
It was awful.
But a good story.
Were you like a superhero?
No,
like
I was not. I was a heroine without the E.
Oh, okay.
But I reached a place in my life at 25 where I knew if I kept doing what I was doing, I would die. And then I got a job on a prawn trawler in the Gulf of Carpentaria, and there's nothing like living on the ocean if you are a Polynesian for saving your soul.
Aye.
But it's incredibly salutary to be able to stand on the bow of a boat and you literally feel your tupuna through your feet. You know, I literally understood who and what I was when I had an opportunity to stand on the foredeck of a boat that just ploughed through the ocean, and I got it, who I am and what I owe to myself and my whakapapa.
Aye. And have you ever had a boat moment? Have you ever had a boat moment where you've had, you know, like, what was your upbringing like? Have you got a sob story to tell?
No, because I grew up inland. Inland, yeah. Ain't no ocean where I'm from, girl. Ain't no moana there, babe.
What's there?
Hills.
Maunga.
Okay.
Yeah, hills. Hills and grass.
Were you on heroin?
No, we used to go down the rubber stumps, smoke cigarettes, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. So you're a director an actor, a comedian, but you're a household name thanks to your portrayal of Munter on Outrageous Fortune. Do you still get people coming up to you on the street like going, Munter, Munter? Like, because you're really famous because of that part.
Well, not as much as I used to. I used to have people follow me. Like,
Really?
follow you down the street.
Like Westy Sluts. Are you a method actor? Like, how did you make yourself Munter? Like they give you the script, you're like, oh, this sounds just like me. Was it? We're like, oh, I'm not sure how to portray Munter today. Should we character develop him? Could you do Munter in another accent, like
American?
Yeah, American.
Yeah, man, I can do an American accent.
Sorry.
Cut that shit.
No, that's a really good accent. That's how I do my American accent.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm from LA. You know.
It is actually Highland Scottish.
I know. Can you do Scottish?
No.
Oh, what are you doing on the show then?
No, I know.
Say.
Exactly. Accents aren't my thing.
So, Ella, you hosted Ask Your Auntie.
Yes, I did.
Which ran here on Māori TV for 500 episodes.
Yes, it did.
So your panel answered all sorts of personal problems, but we have a clip, actually, to hear today to remind us of all its glory. Let's have a look.
Got a problem you cannot hide. Got a man that makes you cry. Want the answers to love and life? Ask Auntie. Ask your Auntie.
Is my wife having an affair?
Oh, that's really cool. It's pretty much this show.
It was this sound stage.
Tēnā koutou e ngā iwi o ngā motu. Whakatau mai ki tēnei hōtaka whakamiharo.
It was such a positive show to be part of that wherever I went in the country, I got really positive affirmations. Yeah. You know, I would be in Kawerau and the bros would be, oh, kia ora, Auntie, you know, and I watched you when I was on the Inside Out, man. But what was, I thought, unique about it as a show, not just in New Zealand, but actually internationally, is there are very few shows in the world where women are allowed to be smart and sassy and beautiful, regardless of our size or our age. I think every community needs its aunties.
Yep.
You don't have the same fraught relationship you do with your mother or your father.
Yep.
So it was really a privilege to be part of that community for a while. And, you know, Mabel and I were the oldies of the crew, but Natasha was still in her 20s, and so we covered the spectrum of age, height, but apparently I found out that we all had one thing in common: big bazingas. I would continually bump into elderly Maori males who were kaumātua and rangatira, and they go, oh, I like your show.
That's why everyone watched today, for the big titties.
Big bazingas.
Welcome to Ask Your Titties. And it went for so long too. How many years is that?
It was actually only 3 years.
Every day, on Māori TV?
Yeah, because we went out Monday to Friday. In fact, this year it's 10 years, and I still go to places and people call me Auntie Ella. Like they will in 10 years still call me Munter. And that's because it's great to be linked, to have your name and your face linked to something that's positive in people's lives. And you were a positive force.
Well, you do go through moments where you go, man, that's not my name.
But it doesn't matter because that persona is meaningful to those people. And
they say it with love. Yeah. They say it, like I call you, I still call you Munter because I loved Munter so much. I reckon I would have got with him if I was an Outrageous Fortune.
Okay, I'll just work my way through the steam, shall I?
So, Tammy, you've also been the star of an agony uncle show, which is out of it. It's Kia ora mo te reta, where you answered viewers' questions, but it was a bit different to Ask Your Auntie. Let's take a look.
This letter is from John Kerwin. Kia ora, Tammy. I'm worried about losing my job. Sure, I've been coach for 3 years now and we haven't placed any higher than 10th. But is it really my fault?
Shut up. Sack yourself, boy. Sack yourself. Hey, sack your own self. Write yourself a letter, sign it yourself, and sack yourself. Yeah. That way you can't moan about it, cuz. So sack yourself. Kia ora mo te rete hoa, you gone.
That is so mean. How can you be so mean to him?
No, it's...
Depression.
What's that? He had depression. What about all of us who are watching the Blues? What about us?
Okay, so we put a call out to our viewers to send in their partai asking for the advice of our top auntie and uncle, you two. We were flooded with questions, but we've whittled it down to a few. So let's get into them.
Right.
The first is via video. It's from a Mr. B from Te Whanganuiatara, and here it is.
Hi guys, excuse the Snapchat filter, but obviously I'd rather remain anonymous, if that's okay. My question is to do with, well, there's a girl in the office and I've sort of been getting signals from her. Sometimes when we're in the kitchen and I rub up against her and she doesn't seem to have any problems with it. So I'd like to take it to the next stage, really. Do you think I should send her a dick pic?
Okay, so that was Mr. B.
I would strongly discourage you, Mr. B, from dry humping. That has never won a girl.
Dry humping.
Dry humping.
Oh, no, it has.
Oh, OK. In that case, well, we're split on that decision.
Yeah.
Definitely discourage anybody from sending dick pics.
Dick pics, say.
Oh, OK.
I'm sorry, it's
send dick pic.
2017. We've moved on.
Is that your
Do girls
final?
like dick pics?
No. No.
Depends on what.
But what
like,
if?
kind of
But what?
part
Like,
of
what
the-
if it's like a dick pic?
OK,
you
I'm
like?
theoretically very, very old and way past a
You're not that old.
I'm in my
80?
60s. I'm in my 60s.
Oh, sorry.
So, you know, maybe there would have been a time in the past, but really, really anatomically, they're not the prettiest thing to look at.
I don't mind them. I wouldn't be adverse to a couple of
You're a
dick pics.
lesbian.
I'm no lesbian. How dare you insult me on my show?
Sorry, but I'm
not
sorry.
gay.
I'm sorry.
How dare you, Ella? Akuane, I talk about fashion for curvy girls like me with gorgeous vlogger Megan Annear. You're really going to add to my show.
Am I?
Yeah, you'll get all the fatties watching. Tammy Davis and Ella Henry are in the whare. Do, do, do. And we have a new agony partai that came in during the break.
Oh.
Let's get into it.
OK.
Dear Ella and Munter, my friend, who is a guy, keeps trying to swerve out of the friend zone, even though he has a GF, which is girlfriend for you, Ella. It makes me feel uncomfortable and guilty. How do I tell him to stay in his lane without sounding like a dick?
Yes, that I think is scientific term for that is RR.
What's RR?
Root rat. Girls should avoid RRs at all costs.
OK.
They are actually not good for your health.
Root rat.
And usually they have all sorts of STDs. RRs equal STDs.
So what was your advice?
For the girl?
Yeah.
For the girl? See, it's a hard... So he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's probably not serious about her. You know, that's why he's sniffing around, you know? That's why he's having a bit of a sniff around.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But then he can't go that far. Like, he's got a girlfriend, he's not allowed to do anything else, hey?
Boring.
Yeah. He lets throw our rings into a well. Just jokes. I'm so faithful. Here we
Love you,
go.
babe.
I love you too, babe.
Love you, darling.
Ella and Tammy here made their name on TV. But TV is dead. It's all about tiriata, YouTube these days. And radio host Megan Annear is the latest star of the medium. Her brutally honest and revealing videos document her search for fashions that work for the plus-sized wahine. Woo! Megan invited me to where the magic happens, her bedroom. Yes, Queen. I'm here with radio host and YouTube vlogger Megan Annear, also known as Megan on Air. So that is really clever. Hi, Megan. Hi, Anika. You say that. You say. Oh, you say
I
that.
need to say that.
Yeah, you say that. So,
Hi, Anika.
No, say it more with more passion.
Hi, Anika.
You look like J-Law for a second. BTW, we have decided to shoot this interview in the style of a YouTube vlog. What was life like growing up as a cute little fatty? Was it hard to feel like you had to be like all your friends and skinnier?
Actually, yes, I was the fatty of the group. Yeah, I was the pudgy, chubby one, and I was the funny fat one.
Oh,
so all
like
the guys would come up to me, and I thought they were flirting with me, and they wanted to get my friend's number. It was like literally my whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've always struggled with my body, my weight, being positive with it at all, being a happy person, being a confident person, and I'm going to try and tell you how I changed all of that. I really honestly am myself in the videos, and I think that's why I'm proud, because I know it's me. And
Well, who else could it be?
I know, but I didn't put on anything. I wasn't trying to be cooler than I actually am. I wasn't trying to hide anything. There's a lot of videos out there, but especially like I'm proud of the Spanx one, because I definitely wouldn't have done that a few years ago.
So here I am heaving up a pair of Spanx.
I actually just recently bought Spanx for my wedding, and I bought the same ones that you were like, yay, the
ones that go
with the things
straps.
with the straps.
Yeah,
perfect.
they're so good.
I mean, I only look mildly fat. I still looked fat. I hated myself. I mean, I loved myself, but you love yourself no matter what size you are. What do you think of the word plus size? Because it really grinds my gears. It irks me real badly.
I don't care about it. I actually found a bit of comfort in it, because I found this like community of people that found it as almost empowering to say it out loud.
Okay.
I think it's like when I call myself fat and I see other people suddenly go, like I see
No, they
people
get
literally,
awkward,
they
I
get
know.
stuck and then they go, you're not fat, you're pretty. I go, I know I'm pretty, but I'm also fat.
Yeah,
like,
it's okay.
I'm all right with it. And I think it was the same with plus size. It became like an empowering word, because I used to hate the word. And then when I became okay
me.
with it. Yeah.
Or maybe
yeah.
I'm not okay with myself. Maybe I need a makeover.
Yeah. This is sweet. Wait. Just squishing it. Remember that music video? Hold up. They don't love you like I love.
What? No, it was good. You're really going to add to my show.
Am I?
Yeah, you'll get all the fatties watching. Just jokes, good. Don't take so personally, fat people. What's the worst thing anyone's ever said about you?
I'm everything that's wrong in New Zealand. I'm everything that's wrong in the world. I'm a disgusting I'm a fat I'm the ugliest person in the world. No man would ever want me. No man would ever want to sleep with me.
Have they not seen your videos?
I know, and like the thing is, like
One man wants you at least.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's what I care about.
Yeah.
But like, I literally have had like every single word you could possibly imagine, and more so.
What about you look like a huge heaving donut in the bobbing in the ocean?
I haven't had that one until right now.
And going, the donut. I'm like Paul Henry.
Is that what you want to say to me? Is that what
You're
you thought?
No, you're beautiful though. You're a beautiful donut.
Yeah, donut's nice looking though.
Can you say something mean to me now?
No.
Oh, shit. You must be blown away with the feedback you get.
Yes, I get about a message a day of somebody.
Good.
I know saying like, I can't believe it, because I just think I'm just doing silly little videos, but people really say I am literally changing their whole outlook on life, because
hallelujah, sister.
Yeah, because suddenly the thing they think about the most isn't their weight. It's suddenly other things, and once that goes to the back of the line, everything else opens up for opportunities. What else is Anika Moa other than a sequin?
Yeah.
Places we put those.
Are we best friends now? Wait, can we look at you? God, you're hot.
And how can you do the no bra thing? Let's have a look. 'Cause
I know.
I'm wearing a bra and my tits are all sagging.
I know. And my friend said I've got really good nipple placement too. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's a
you
little
do
bit
too,
wonky,
because
yeah.
mine face downwards like that.
When we were showing that video, you were going, yes, queen.
Yeah.
And all the bikini shots.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
No.
What?
Because what Ella said. What did you say?
I can't remember.
STD. Okay? Don't.
Equals STD.
Your wife will... Oh, she'll have my head.
Yeah.
Okay? You just stay.
Okay. All right, mate.
But she's hot, eh?
Yeah, she's
Isn't she
cute.
hot?
She's, yeah.
Should I get her number for us? Nothing. Sorry, Auntie. Akua nei. More agony with Ella and Tammy and the wonderful Mel Parsons.
Far, far away, so far away, far, far away.
Kia ora anō e te whānau. Our next manuhiri is one of the hardest working musical wahine in the country. She's constantly touring and she runs a very busy Instagram account. I don't even know if she even sleeps. Give it up for Mel Parsons! Hi, Mel Parsons.
Hi.
So congratulations on winning the Best Country Song. I'm reading this even though I know you did. At last year's Music Awards.
Thank you.
But what music awards were they?
It was
Are they the real ones?
Well, probably not.
No, just joking.
It never is it? Yeah, it was the Country Song of the Year.
And were you there at the actual...
I wasn't. I was away overseas.
Because you were touring?
I was,
Because you're the most toured artist in New Zealand.
Well, I tour a lot.
You
Yeah.
do tour a
As
lot.
you know.
Yeah.
As do you.
Well, no, I don't really. I do. I'm famous now because I've got a TV show that famous people come on. Not everyone likes me, but that's another story. And what do you enjoy most about touring? Apart from the hookers.
Being
and
on the road with you.
couples.
Well, I don't know. I think just there's just always new stuff going on. You get to go to cool places and meet cool people and do fun stuff.
So we've performed together heaps.
Yes.
What's your favourite memory of me?
One of my favourite tour memories was we were playing in Havelock North, I think, and we were playing in a vineyard. First of all, first part of the show, somebody threw a dildo on stage, which, I mean,
a massive
I've
one
never
too,
had a
Ella.
dildo thrown on stage, but...
That's not bad.
that
You weren't
was
even the
awesome.
Prime Minister.
But it got even more amazing because somebody got a pair of bloomers, like granny knickers, and wrote "We love you" and knicker on it, and like kind of swung them around and threw them at a knicker on the stage.
And it hit my left tit too, I remember.
I love your demographic, just on principle.
And there was just one night. There was just another night on the road.
And let's just say that dildo they threw was as...
Robust as needed.
It was beautiful. I had a great night. Red wine.
Heart out. Anika is in the house.
Remember after the show, and I was like, oh, just going to have ciggy and red wine and just relax with my dildo. Do you go on tour, you guys?
I travel quite a bit for my work as an academic.
Yeah.
So I have to go out into the world to, disseminate my research, publish
You're
it.
so brainy, it's just crazy.
Hey, look, I chose this year's conference because I want to go and visit the set of The Walking Dead.
Oh.
So I'm going to a conference in Atlanta whilst they're shooting.
Do you love...
So I can go to the set of The Walking Dead.
Do you love Walking Dead?
Oh, please.
Oh, my God,
I
sister.
went to Belfast to a conference so that I could go to the set of the Game of Thrones. So I have crafted my intellectual career around my favourite zombie show.
You would never have picked.
And if there are dragons, yes, I am in.
OK, so we're going to play a game now so we can all get to know each other a little bit better.
Oh, Lord.
I know, it's awesome. It's not about Lord. It's called Never Have I Ever. Basically, I read out a statement and you all need to answer honestly whether you have or have not done this thing. You answer by holding up a paddle.
Oh.
With the paddle.
Oh. Can we hit people with
it? We can hit people with it, yeah. It's not Auntie or Aunties. We're allowed to abuse people on the show. So mine has Yes Queen for yes. And Yes Queen for yes. And No Bitch for no. What's yours?
Ka ore.
Because you're Māori, eh?
Ai.
You're not
Because you're
true.
manta. Because you're white. Never have I ever done an aqua poo.
A what?
Hasn't everybody?
Wait. You've kia ora kia. So that means you have pooed in the ocean.
In an ocean, yes.
So you haven't, Manta?
Yeah.
Oh. So you...
Oh.
Oh, wait, so all the Māori people have...
Pooed in the ocean.
Man, you need to
But
give
we've
it a
done
go.
it with a deep sense of kaitiaki taka.
Aye. Never have I ever farted and blamed it on a pet or baby. Definitely. That's all I do is fart and blame it on my kids. Have you? So what did you... Just every time?
Just all the time. That's just common practice. It's like pooing in the lagoon. That's what you do.
Never have I ever been in handcuffs. No batch. Manta, you've definitely been in handcuffs. Mel!
Just at a party.
Oh.
So like...
Sexual peccadillos don't count.
Yeah.
What is a sexual peccadillo?
It involves tying people up, usually
I'm learning so much
fluffy
today.
things being waved in your face.
50 Shades of Māori.
Oh, big mihi and kahi to Tammy Davis, Ella Henry and Megan Annear. But now it's Mel Parsons to play us out with Far Far Away. I better see you next week.
Far, far away, so far away, far, far away. wanted to stay that way. Far, far away, but you're on my mind. Far, far away, I thought I left you behind. Music makes me feel like I'm alive. It can wake me up, it can make me die. It can dry my face or bring the waters down. I know all I know is I won't be seeing you around. Yeah. Far, far away, so far away. Far, far away, wanted to stay that way. Far, far away, but you're on my mind. Far, far away, I thought I left you behind. You can bring me up like a soaring kite. You can bring me down like turning off a light. Yeah, I can sail